Okay, boys and girls, you're almost to the end of this capture the flag. For this part, we're going to show how 2 plus 2 equals 5. So I guess I would ask the kids, they can get out their paper and pencil and show us what 2 plus 2 equals. And if you need to, you can pause the video. Just kidding, I wasn't paused. So now I don't know what their answers were, but we're going to do a little presentation and show you guys and prove that 2 plus 2 doesn't equal what we think it does. And maybe that's why we don't like math. So here's the question: when does 2 plus 2 equal 5? So to begin with the proof, with all proofs, you have to make some assumptions. And so let's assume that negative 20 equals negative 20. We can rewrite negative 20 equals negative 20 by rewriting it as 16 minus 36 equals 25 minus 45. Stay with me here. So at this point, we can add 81/4 to both sides of the equation. And that's what we've done here in this step, and it's highlighted in red. This is where it gets a little bit confusing, but I can assure you none of this has all been proven, and this is not any sort of sorcery or magic here. This is just simple algebra. So after we've added 81/4 to both sides, we can rewrite the equation and factor or combine variables to rewrite it in this equation here. It's kind of long and it may look confusing, but we're going to simplify it after this point. So at the next step, it looks real confusing, but then we move to the next step here, and anyone that likes polynomials will see that we're going to do what's known as the difference of squares, which a minus b squared. So when we use that format, we get 4 minus 9/2 squared equals 5 minus 9/2 squared. I think you can probably see what's going to happen here, but to solve that we would need to take the square root of both sides. By taking the square root of both sides, we're going to be left with this down here. And it's now probably really visible what happens. You're going to, I have a cool animation here. We're going to cancel those 9/2, and there you have it, 4 equals 5. One thing about it is by taking the square root, well, I don't want to get it complicated. So now to get to the last step, you're pretty much there, but to get to the final flag, in the bottom of the YouTube video here, or there should be a link, and you click on that link and decode the URL, and you will get the last flag. Thank you for your participation. And I gotta turn this off here. Whoops. All right.